Welcome back to the Tracie Trendy Show. Welcome back, my lovelies. Let's get started with some Love After Lockup. Oh my goodness, this episode was lit to me. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I really did. Yes, I did. Okay, first off, John, Lacey, and Shane, triangle. Well, we all know that John found out that Lacey called the cops on him due to Lacey's dad, dropping a dime and saying, hey, she called the cops on you. And that made him feel a certain kind of way. So it was quite the tense because I thought he was going to slip. I thought John was going to slip. And then his buddy comes and they meet up at this bar's parking lot. And I'm thinking, maybe he'll give him some weed or something like that. I don't know. But he gave him some Haagen-Dazs ice cream. Oh my gosh, I wanted to bite the ice cream. It's one of my favorites. That was a real cool bonding moment, okay? I guess Lacey's WAP is the bomb, okay? And John's an addict. But at least he didn't slip, okay? Hopefully he's out of jail. I don't know where John is, but hopefully he's out of jail. So now, back to stupid. And that is Sarah, okay? Now, who wakes up and decides he's going to leave and not tell anyone? That would be Michael. And he's going to get some new booty. Because he would be taking his children to see the grandmom. If that were truly where he was going, Sarah, he would take the girls, the pretty girls, to see the grandma. But I guess, I don't know, I don't want to use this term, but I'll just say, I guess Sarah's whipped, okay? Michael was there for 3 weeks, laying it down, laying the pipe. And I guess that's it. Her senses went out the door. And I guess the weed trucks were packing up. Sharp Entertainment packing up. And that's when Michael said he's got to go. Because he only comes around for the weed checks. And if Sarah's been listening to my channel, she would have figured out Michael's not there for the long haul. You could play house and pretend like you have the perfect family for while the cameras are rolling. But after that, no. And now he's ruined your relationship with Malcolm. So you could dial up Malcolm now that Michael's gone and he can't lay down the pipe anymore. You're calling up Malcolm. And I love how Malcolm kind of ghosts her. It's like, who's this? So, all right, we'll see how that plays out. I guess we have to stay tuned. So, Sarah's still dumb. She does dumb stuff. And I hope this doesn't, pass off to her daughters. But I don't know. I have very little hope for that. And then Amber and Puppy. I've never seen such a gay straight woman like Amber. Okay, she's supposed to be straight. And she was only playing gay, for the state in prison. And once she get out the gate, she's straight. Oh my God, it's so confusing because now she got a new boo, old boo, named Sammy, who's coming out, and she's kind of, frazzled about that too. I don't know what's going on, but I see Puppy looking so sad. Puppy is looking so sad, and Amber's being so heartless. She is being so heartless, and since her reason. Puppy is in love with you, Amber. She's in love with you. So why can't you just break it to her easy or just move on out the house? You should have enough change now to have moved out the house. And where are you going to move this new boo, Sammy, in? Where are you going to move him to? He's coming out of jail soon. All right? And hopefully you were just passing time and talking to him. Obviously, I don't know if you should bring him in the house. I mean, entertain that at all. According to what your mother said, he was no good for you. So, I'm sad to see Puppy. She lost a lot of weight. Now, some people think she's back on stuff, But according to Amber, Amber says she recognizes that Puppy's lost a lot of weight, but she does not believe it's due to any kind of drugs. So, and then, you know, I've looked around and peeped around. And I also know that when people are in jail, they gain a lot of weight because the diet is really bad. Very high in carbs and low in activity. So that's how she pumped up. And I've seen some recent videos of Puppy. And she's around, you know. She's hanging out sometimes with Amber. So she doesn't look strung out, which is a good thing. Because if you watch my other video, Puppy is a mother. Puppy is a mom. So you know, they don't show that on the show. They don't even mention it on the show. But hopefully that's her saving grace. Billy. The daughter's name is Billy. And I hope that's Puppy's saving grace. Because Amber is focused on Amber. And there's two ways of looking at that. Okay? It keeps Amber out of jail. So, and Amber's not Puppy's, you know, mama. She's not. But so I can see, you know, she doesn't have to be responsible for Puppy, but she is living under Puppy's mom's roof. So I can understand Amber being, you know, just focused on herself because she does not want to go back to the slammer. And Puppy needs to have it within herself to want to, you know, get it together and stop fawning over someone who doesn't like her. She knows Puppy is a user in a sense, or whatever. I don't know. She definitely is not as love with her. And, you know, maybe when Amber's drunk, she reveals her truest emotions, okay? Because it says there's a saying about a drunk person tells no lies. So maybe that's what Amber's hoping for, because maybe during their pillow talk, I mean, that's what Puppy's hoping for, because in their pillow talk, you know, maybe Amber said a little thing or two. I don't know. But the deal is, don't lose yourself, Puppy, over Amber. And because the Amber's focused. She does not want to go back to jail. And I understand that too. Now, Kristiana and Chief Frozen Wing John. I'm glad Kristiana's mama told her the truth, but I'm kind of on the fence on that. Because, I mean, wow. Okay. She's living in the home with John and Tara and Kristiana. And while Tara and John were, you know, flirting and whatever else they were doing, she had no problems. The mother had no problems with it. She didn't only have problems till John had to kick Tara out the house. So suddenly she got a problem. And she's biting the hand that feeds her. And why is she telling Kristiana this so soon? I mean, it was bad enough I had to see that image of them, Kristiana and Frozen Wing in bed. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You don't break news to someone just out of jail that soon. And to learn that Kristiana slept with Tara's baby daddy. Woo, that could be a reason why Tara wanted to get some revenge. I wouldn't do it, but I understand. I understand. But then I'm still for my girl Kristiana because, you know, she was in things, you know, heavily into drugs. She was so much into drugs that I can easily see, you know, her sleeping with Tara's baby daddy because he seemed like he might be dealing in drugs himself because Tara went back to live with him and John said that's not a good thing. So I think there's a lot of dealing around there with the baby daddy. And if Kristiana was in her right mind, I don't think she would have slept with the baby daddy. Maybe she had to do an exchange for a hit or two. And she was really messed up back in those days. So messed up that she got her child removed. And wow, who knew she had a son? And now her son, here's a bit of tea, people. Get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready. Here's some tea. Here's some tea. Kristiana's son's going to appear on the show, okay? He's going to appear on the show. He is down with Kristiana. He's down with Kristiana. And here's a picture of her son. He's a nice looking guy, but here's a picture of his son. He still loves his mom. He's still down with Kristiana. And, you know, he's just down. He doesn't care what anyone says, and that's a good thing. Now, back to Tara and her mom talking about Chief Frozen Wing John scandals, you know, whatever he's doing to get all this, that, and the other. I'm like, he doesn't have all that fancy stuff. But I think they're just a little butthurt because Tara had to be kicked out of the house. Because all that stuff, they didn't have any problems. They weren't asking any questions until Tara got the boot. But yeah, back in Chief Frozen Wings history past, he did run a scam back in 2011. Yes, he did. So yeah, he was a scammer back in 2011. Moving on to Shovel and Quelana. Shovel, where is your self-respect? Okay? You just say 30 days, I'm going to marry you. He gives you a cubic zirconia ring, and you're planning on marrying him in 30 days. And you haven't probably dated him in 30 days. How are you going to marry him in 30 days? She act like she got a prize. She waving that cube all around. All around. Then she got the nerve to be disrespectful to his mother and her mother. I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. You guys, oh my gosh, she is such a fool. She's such a fool. And then she has to lose that attitude because it's all going to come back to you, Shovel. It's all going to come back to you. It's all going to come back to you. Here's some more tea, people. Here's some more tea. Here's some more tea. They didn't get married in 30 days. Quelana did some podcast from somewhere saying he's single. He's single. So he didn't marry Shovel. He did not marry Shovel. And I don't think he asked for that cubic zirconia ring back. But anyway, let me see who else. I didn't miss anybody else. That is all my presentation. I am so happy they didn't bother featuring Marcelino and Brittany. Thank you. Thank you, Sharp Entertainment, for listening. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Overall, I'll give this episode an A++. It was giving me life. Yes, it did. All right, my people. If you enjoy what you hear, don't hesitate to drop me a line. Hit the subscription bell and the notification bell, okay? If you haven't already, hook a sister up. Give me a subscription, okay? And also, give me a line. Drop me a line. What do you think of this episode of Love After Lockup? Are you excited about seeing Kristiana's son make an appearance? He said he's going to make an appearance on the show. That's what he wrote on social media. We will have to see. I am so excited, okay? And I can't wait for that slap that Kristiana gives Tara. I can't wait for that either. But so far, this episode gave me life. I mean, barring Michael and Sarah, okay, barring that craziness, everything else was giving me life. All right, my lovelies, I will see you guys back next week. Toodles.